Most of the jobs being advertised now will always ask of the NMBI pin. Sometimes they even ask if you have the permission to work in Ireland and you do not know what to do. Thank you for clicking on this video, because I am going to show you all of that in just a few seconds. Yes, my name is Allofndueso and I make videos like this, how you can migrate as a nurse to any country of your choice. Feel free to give this video a like, because that will help me make more videos such as this. Few days ago, I posted a video giving us various options that are still available if you are not lucky enough to have a job after you have received a decision letter from the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland. Trust me, it is becoming very challenging, and on this channel I do not know how to sugarcoat things. I will not continue to encourage you to apply to NMBI when it is becoming more challenges. Neither will I be able to discourage you, because this is something that most of us always want to do, and trust me, it is a life leveraging opportunity. I have never regretted once since I moved here. If there is anything I regret not moving here a long time ago. So in today's video, I specifically want to talk about those who have degree in nursing and are looking into any course that could be available for them here. Most people do not really know what to do, because if you are from a country like our own, those kind of courses post graduation are not very much. I mean, masters in like many other courses apart from the post basic diplomas that we have. I have come to like read about from 2 schools only. Trust me, there are various schools here. In fact, the most popular one who has a lot of online courses is the RCSI, Royal College of Surgeon Ireland. They have a lot of courses, most of which are online. These courses, I believe, will be available for international students, but for the purpose of this video, I'm only concentrating on 2 schools. I know that the application time is nearly off, but you could prepare your mind and apply for next coming year. So first of all, I want to go through to University of Limerick. If possible, just going to the university website, I have already navigated to see a few courses here, and these are all Masters of Science in Nursing. For example, the first one we have here is Masters of Science in Advanced Healthcare Practice, Masters of Science in Advanced Dementia Care, Master of Science in Master of Science Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing Older Person, Master of Science in Nursing Palliative Care. Now, this is what I would do if I were you trying to look into these courses. I will not just do a plain course. You know why? Because I want to do things that will give me an added advantage. Now, let me show you something. If you were to do something for, like, say, Master of Science in Nursing, and the other person is doing something about Master of Science in Nursing Older Person, which one do you think will have a little bit of added advantage? Now, let's not even mention when you are talking of Master of Science in Nursing Perioperative Care or Respiratory Care. These are all advanced nursing, but in a specialist area, which is what we are somehow doing back home as post-basic courses, but this will give you much added advantage. And I even took the time to check the fees. So let's start from the first one, Master of Nursing Science. This is it. This first column is for EU students. You see, this is EU student fees and this is non-EU students, and these are postgraduate fees, full-time taught 2025 to 2026. Now, if you ask me what this taught actually means, I don't know how to explain it in clear terms, but I've come to realize that over here they have the thoughts and the research-based program. But in the little knowledge I know about education, I think when they think when they mention thought, it means that you are like learning it. But if it's research, it means you are going to be doing research, which I don't know what added advantage that is. I don't like to talk about what I have little knowledge about, but yeah, but I believe this full-time thought will be applicable to international students as well. So you see the first row here is the EU fees, and the second one here is the non-EU fee. So let's go back to where I showed you the nursing profession. So you see the first one here, Master of Science in Nursing Practice Dementia Care. The school fee is €7,500, and the same continues, €7,500 till where you have a master's in nursing, respiratory care. So it becomes a bit higher here, Master of Science in Nursing Studies. I think that's a little bit different. And then a lot of things, these are things like for those in mental health. Yes, of course, that's mental health. This is leadership, and those are a few I could check about when it comes to University of Limerick. So you see, with €7,500, you would be able to avail yourself of some postgraduate. This is the fee for 2025-2026. Application for this school is almost closing, most of which, when I checked, they said it will like close in 15 June unless the post is not filled up. So you could rush immediately to apply if you are still thinking of doing this, just to see if you'll be accepted into this year's academic session. Otherwise, you could wait till next year when application opens again around January, February, March, and usually close around this May, June, and then you can apply for next year. So next one I want to show you is if you are also still looking for that, but this is in University of Cork. Their school fees, they've not really like populated a lot of things, but I just wanted to like show you a few things that you could do if you are looking for various options available to you for post graduate courses in the University of Cork. Let's go into it. Now, if you've watched into the up to this point rather, please click the like button. That will really motivate me and help the YouTube algorithm to push this video to more audience just like you. Thank you for doing that. For the University of Cork, right, they have a couple of this. See this one, this is a 1 year full-time MSc nursing, and this is available for non-EU. This is nursing gerontology. This is postgraduate diploma, and master's is 2 years. This is one other one. This is also one of them. Medicine, medical and surgical nursing. This is nursing intensive care. These are all level 9, which is postgraduate. There is also gerontological, quite a few of them there. So you see, oncology nursing specialist, nursing practice, oncology. So now they have quite an option even within one course. For example, this is 6 months part-time, so I do not think this may be available for those international students, but let's just click and have a look, because that's how you see if it is available. And also, if you want to make an inquiry, you want to pause and take a screenshot of that, you can call this number, you can send an email, you can click on this option to make an inquiry if the course will be available to you. So these are the requirements. You must hold an active registration with NMBI or be eligible to register. So it means that you already have to be a registered nursing. So for applicants with qualifications completed outside of Ireland, applicants must meet the required entry requirement. So what you get has to be comparable. And if you still want to like ask for further information, this is the international office page that you could reach out to them. For their fees, they have not populated it for now. But this University of Cork sometimes would usually be like this is where, see our post, this is where the fees is supposed to be. But most of the courses I'm talking about, but you could see this ones are like 23,000, 300. So some of the courses here may somehow fall within that range or not, but trust me, these are options. These are just two schools that I am looking into. Okay, there are a couple of them. There's University of Cork, where there is Atlantic Technological University. In fact, if you watch my video where I talked about list of schools that you can do your top-up nursing, you will see a lot of schools there. There is Trinity College, there is University College Dublin, a lot of it. And you see they have postgraduate diplomas, they have higher diplomas, they have masters in nursing. So these courses, you could, just check the ones that you can afford. Now let me give you the benefit of studying in Ireland. First of all is that your stay as a student in the Republic of Ireland is reckonable towards your citizenship. With this, it means that after you have stayed here 5 years, adding maybe the 1 year you were studying here, the 2 years you were studying here, it works towards you becoming a citizenship. And your primary purpose, I would like to assume, is probably getting registered with NMBI. These courses will not give you automatic registration with the NMBI. You still have to go through the usual application to them, the doing your compensation measures, be it the OSCE, the exams, or the adaptation program. But the added advantage it would give you towards that is because since you're already in the country, you could apply to do your exams. It would be a lot easier to get a student visa to come into the country than getting a visit visa to come for exam. As at these past few weeks, people are still being denied visa. Reason is AWS. Now, I've mentioned in some of my videos that I still have reasons to believe that if you just close your mind and try to see if you could apply for the AWS, probably it would be approved. When you explain your reason very well, that the reason you need that is to be able to get a visa to come and complete your compensation measure, I believe that could be valid, but I do not know. As I already have this disclaimer on my pages, I am not an immigration consultant. I do not work with any of these agencies. I'm just saying my opinions in form of entertainment. So before you do anything, please kindly do your own research. Okay, now let's go back to the benefit of studying in Ireland. Like some other countries, that when you are done studying, right, you still need to pay like a new visa again to be able to stay. In Ireland, it's not like that. So when you come into Ireland as a student, right, the first thing you want to do is register your immigration. To register your immigration, it costs you just €300. Yes. So by the time you are done with your school, all you need to do is renew your application again, and this time, as someone who has completed school, it is still the same €300. You do not need to break your bank to be able to do that. Trust me, even your part-time job as a student can afford that fee, right? And since you are a nurse and you are looking into breaking into getting this position, I would tell you that when you come into the country, try to only look for jobs within the healthcare field. I know it may be frustrating because right now I am also in that opportunity of trying to look into jobs because of some qualifications, because jobs here, almost everything needs qualifications, yes, and certifications. So but because you're already a nurse, you could work as healthcare assistant when you come in to do your studies. And as healthcare assistant, you're already working with hospitals, you're already working with agencies. Start telling them your intentions from the beginning, just interact with them, be friendly, do your job well. Who knows? Before you are even done, and by the time you get your pin, remember you're still going to pay for that. By the time you get your pin, you could be able to land yourself your dream job in the country, and then you continue to stay here legally. This channel, we are all about people entering into people's countries legally. Remember, you are a nurse, you do not even want to do anything to compromise your situation. So those are the benefits I can just think off my head that makes Ireland stand out when it comes to studying here as a student. So as a registered nurse who still look into migrating here, still contemplating what courses, I have shown you a ton of courses that you could go through as somebody who has a degree. You could do your higher diplomas, you could do your postgraduate diploma, you could do some certifications, you could do your masters in specialty courses that will give you added advantage to be able to get a job when you are done. Okay, if you are considering still coming here under a student visa, this is what you may be doing. Please help me like the video, drop comment that is more than 9 words, so that YouTube algorithm will help push this video to the needed content. And ask any questions that you want to ask in the comments, and I'll reply. I respond to every of my comments. Okay, thank you.